Hello everyone and welcome to Season Watch. Today we're watching Blue Lock, Episode 6. What happened last time? We were fighting Team Y for to beat them from the tie that we had, but it was being kind of rough. At the end, they went for a all-out attack with Nico's strategy. And at the very last moment, he passed to Okawa, but Isagi realized the positioning and the smell like a go and stopped that. And he was even able to score with thanks to Bachira. So not only did he stop the goal, he also made a goal. Now, there's one thing I want to point out about this that I only realized later while watching reactions is that it seemed we skipped Isagi's turn, but it was actually he was telling Higashira that they should just stick with the previous person's turn. I'm trying to remember his name, but yeah, just stick with what they were doing already instead of switching around. Because right now his focus is in stopping Nico. Like, he believed that they had a better chance at scoring if they stopped Nico, and he's on him, so he basically sacrificed his chance of being this center forward so that they have a better chance of winning. And in the end, he was the one that scored anyways. After that, we had the whole thing with Chigiri. We don't really know much about him, except that he had an ACL tear, which afterwards I went to search it up a little bit about it. So I can kind of see what it's about. And even though he healed up, he's worried because if anything happened to it again, his career is over. So he was saying that he was looking to Blue Lock to find a reason to give up. But I feel like there's some more in there, like he's just not realizing. So we need to fan the flames and raise the passion in him for the game again. And next we're gonna go up against Team W, I believe. Which, by the way, I really like how it was set up, the whole teams that we're fighting against. First up was against Team X, the middle ground. Not the worst, but also not the best. Well, they're certainly better than us, so they were more coordinated and got through it. So we weren't really able to do a comeback. And we're still trying to figure out what are we supposed to do while they haven't figured it out. And then once that happened, we went against Team Y, the weaker team, closer to our level. Now that we have a more basic idea of what we need to do. So it was a very close match, but we ended up winning. And now we're going against a higher level, Team W. So now that we got our base, we need to go against a higher team, see if that base still stands, do we need to change it up, and just adapt to it. And at the very end, once we have all that experience, we're gonna go against Team V, which is the top dog, which is gonna be the toughest battle yet. So it's a nice balance there. But as for the episode, I think I only forgot to mention the end where they changed up everyone's rank, and Isagi was in first with Kunigami and Gagamaru right after him, since they were the three that scored, and Isagi was definitely the MVP of the match. In total, because he was also the one that assisted both Kunigami's and Gagamaru's shots, so yeah. So I don't know how this is gonna go, and there's only one way to find out. As a reminder, this is a time reaction, which means sync up your own version of mine and we'll watch it together. I'll try to add some scenes here and there, but don't expect too much. And with that being said, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1, go. Bandai Namco. And Kodansha. Okay. Yes, Team W. And I did see the goal difference. Hmm. Yeah, Team W beat Team X and lost Team V. I think that's what it was, right? Okay, so they're strategizing. Two key play. The twins. Oh. Does Chigiri recognize them? He had a reaction there when he saw them. So maybe this match is gonna focus on Chigiri. After all, we had the whole talk with him beforehand. Now, but is this gonna be the light up the flame that we need, or is not gonna be just it yet? But okay, we have twins participating in this. And they're the true main focus of Team W that we need to look out for. And no other. Oh. Team X, Team Y, Team W, with the two of them there, and then Team V. See, we had that whole with I did not pay attention to see what color was the other team's clothes when Chigiri was going all out there. Maybe that's a good thing that I did not notice. Okay. I'm sorry. Go men. The two of them scored 4 goals. So they're more like a duo that pass between the two. But I feel like that's the obvious solution. Right? I was about to mention that too. Like, is there anything going on with Kuon? Because, like, they're even pointing it out. Coach. Oh. Really? That's what you're focused on? Yeah, I guess he got a bit heated up. Okay, now are you really gonna use a similar thing again? Mm-hmm. Okay, so instead of going one at a time, they're going 3 at a time. Southern All Stars. At least it's more creative. I like that bend. So it was a bend? Oh. Yeah, at least Isangi showing tanks. But yeah, unless they win, like Yamon's in big trouble. And Shigiri's just very bland. And Bacho is paying attention to Isagi there. Okay. But yeah, every match is a all or nothing because we lost the first match. Blue versus green. I like that music. Does that one not don't really talk much? Just yeah, see, and that's the strategy they use. I did not notice who were the three forward. But yeah, just like that, they just. One thing is planning, the other thing is putting in action. Oh. Yeah. They know him and seem like he knows them. So, are they like past opponents of his? He suddenly changed. As his former teammates. Okay, so they were teammates. Yeah, see? Putting that. Okay, Sagi. Finally, someone was able to stop them. Mr. VAR. Yeah, come on, Chigiri. Leave stuff in the past. Focus on the now. Yeah, think of the team. Like, he's doing it for himself, really, because, yeah, if you fail, the team's gonna fail, and then he's also gonna fail. Yeah, that's what you all have in common. Okay. Kwon gotta go with his jumping. Okay, so we have Kwon, Kagamaru, Kunigami, and Isagi with a goal. We are pretty spread out on the goals. Yeah. That I really don't like the gimmick of the brothers. One just being silent, the other always talking for both of them. I do like the crocodile eyebrows. And what? Yeah. What was up with that? He was lost in thought. Oh. What? Okay, Kwon's going all out. He got 2 goals already, so he's the one with most goals. Once again, we're focused on Kwon again. First up was that he was out in the bath. He's normally the strategist, but he stayed out for too long. Okay. Naruhaya, Raichi, and Gagamaru. He just grabbed him. That face. Yeah, what's going on here? Definitely doesn't seem like a team that was doing that well. And it's Kuon again. What is going on? Ego? Ego's just staying quiet. There's definitely something going on here. Yeah, sure, Raichi. Even when he was not the one forward, the one leading the offense, he still was the one that scored the goal there. Yeah, and then there's Chigiri, because those two are past teammates of him, former teammates of him. So yeah, we need to look into the whole thing with Chigiri. So I say Chigiri and Kuon are like the main two focuses this episode. Yeah, are you gonna do anything, Raichi? Skimming the cream? Yeah. And yeah, the two of them coordinating. While Chigiri is now focusing on the leg after their comment. Yeah, 2v1 is kind of hard. Oh, I see. One has in the eyebrows while the other have in the back of the hair. In the hair. Okay, both times they were taken is due to Kwon's commands. And now they're catching up. Yeah, there's definitely something going on with... Oh, Gomen. There's the title. Okay, that's a bit dramatic. Yeah, calm down. To be fair, it's the whole playing defensively that got you guys in trouble. Oh. What is that face? That is not a face of somebody apologizing. Okay, Isagi noticed something going on here. Like I said, there's definitely something suspicious around Kuon. Like, there's something going on there. Especially with that face expression he made. Okay, the triangle. Got it. Nope, they're stopping Bachata as well. Yeah, they're on top of the Chuo though. Oh, he can't smell a goal. And it's always the twins stealing the ball. Oh. Go on. That face he made. He got 3 goals. And then he cost them goals. Either by Kwon making the goal or Kwon making the mistake. And he suddenly missed it. Okay, yeah. I think it's very clear what's going on here, Kwon. At least Isagi seems to know. Yeah. Basically like, hey, let me get the most goals here, and then you guys can just clear us. Oh. Yeah. The whole tactic with Isagi Kunigami and Bachira was blocked. And that's why he was taking so long. Yeah. I was curious about that, but the face he had of all heated up. I mean, the face he had before. Yeah, and Bachira was suspicious of that. I mean, you guys were doing fine. This selfishly Sinbad. He was even connecting with Kakamaru. Come on. Yeah, because he got 3 scores. 3 goals. So he will be the lone survivor. See, and he just deliberately passing now that was revealed his betrayal. 12 and 10, yep. Oh. Okay, Ego is curious about something here. Okay, what? Well, that's because you guys didn't adapt. And he's scared of that. Yeah, because you guys didn't really pick up your strategy correctly yet. And you think you're gonna be able to do anything in the next step? Going like this? No, come on. You're just thinking about the present and not the future. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's why it was always weak around Kwon. And he went for 3 just in case to make sure that somebody got another goal. He would still be the top one. Oh my god, that is such a weird smile.
甘い。ここはブルーロックだよ。絆もチームワークもいらない。必要なのは勝利のためのエゴ。そう。裏切ってでも勝つ。
Yeah.
それが俺のエゴだ。
I don't think it's ego what you're thinking of. A bit of stupidity, a bit of present, like just thinking of selfish present and not really think about how are you gonna deal with things in the future. But Chigiri was there, so maybe Chigiri is gonna be our salvation next episode. And that's gonna be what's gonna light up the flame in him. So we're gonna... But then we're gonna have to deal with... Oh my god. Yeah, and if we notice the ending, it focuses on Isagi, Bachira, Kunigami, and Chigiri. None of the other Team Z members, though. Yeah. There's Kunigami, there's Chigiri, that's Bachira. And see the flame. What? Leave one. Okay. Oh yeah, we have additional time. How's that gonna be? I have no idea how the... What are we gonna have for additional time? And only now do we have the rest of Team Z, but it's still focused on just these four. Additional time. Best of breakfast. Team Bread. And Team Rice. 5-5 is Isagi the middle. I mean, the Japanese culture is a bit different, but at least on our culture, it's more normal for bread. Oh, is Kuon not the one? So Isagi was in the team? Of course, just being different. That's a corn flaker. Rice religion. The curse of yeast. So yeah, that's the episode, not the game though. Now, it seems like this is gonna be where Chigiri is gonna come in and save the day. After all, he's familiar with the twins and it did focus a bit on him, especially at the end there. So maybe that's gonna light up the flame in him. And he's gonna be our savior this episode. Though now we also have to worry about who gets the most gold. Then again, if we win, we don't need to worry about that. But then there's also the problem of what's gonna happen against Team V. Since he has the most goals right now, is he gonna throw against Team V as well? Of course, assuming we win this. But is he gonna throw against Team V as well after all? As long as nobody else scored 3 goals, I'm like, the plan still goes. I'm the only one surviving. Or like, what are they gonna do with him? Because I don't think they'll be able to get him to cooperate next game. So there are gonna be 10 players, like against the best team. That's gonna be a bit problematic. Of course, this is all assuming that Chigiri and the others gonna survive this. Like, even Jinpachi is curious, what are they gonna do? Now, Kwon, like, since the very beginning of the episode, they were focusing, like making you focus on him. Like, oh, he's not around. Why are you the one leading the conversation, not Kuon? Oh, he's just taking his time. Wow, he's being very long. And then he shows up with just a crazy name for the team strategy and everything. And then the game, he is always in a position to get the goal and seems to go in easily. Like when Bachar was gonna take the free kick, he noticed that the weak point, like the defense was really weak, and the one in the best position was Kuon, who just got it in like all 3 times, even when he was not the one in the attack formation. And then both times we lost was when he was kicking the ball back or asked the ball to be kicked back. Both times Usagi was like, wait, they're bringing the ball back to us, like back to our side, to midfield. And then he missed the jump when he got jumps on attack, but on defense he missed. Wow, how curious is that, huh?
俺たちはストライカーだ。悔しいのも苦しいのも何もかもゴール一撃で生まれ変われる。君の武器のジャンプ力なら届くっしょ。そっから撃っちゃう。パタついてんなあいつら。マークが甘いのはあそこだ。ライチ、一旦戻せ。ゆっくり時間使ってこう。チェボール返せよクオン。お前ばっか美味しいとこ持ってくなよ。もちろんチームが勝つのが最優先。伊崎くん、俺にバックパスつうか弱っ。決めろ鬼。届かクリア。わざとスルーした。
So, as I was saying, he's focused on the present. Like, yeah, we had a tough time with Team Y while Team V destroyed Team Y. And then after this game, we're gonna go against Team V. So, what are our chances of winning that game as well and all surviving? So instead, I'm gonna just get the lead, and then we lose. I'm gonna be the only survivor because I got the most goals, and I move on to the next phase. Well, you're certainly gonna be the worst player here, and you got by cheating, not really your skill. So how do you think you're gonna fare on future tests? You're likely gonna be expelled right on the next test. So yeah, you're not gonna get far like this. You're not increasing your skill or anything. So while he's calling this ego, I feel like just stupidity, really. Just focus on a selfish present and not really thinking about what's to come. And then there's also the whole thing with the twins that were Chigiri's former teammates. What do you know? So apparently all three, they were the 3 strikers for the team then. Because we have the twins and Chigiri. That's already 3 strikers. And they just calling out his glass knee because he broke and now it's just very cautious about it. So they're really hitting his weak point, his weak mental state. Isagi's trying to bring him out of it. And Chigiri's thinking like, stop trying to help me, you're goody two-shoes. But no, he's trying to help you for the team, for himself. Because if you fail, the team's gonna fail. If the team fail, well, Isagi's gonna fail, most likely, unless he's a top scorer. So if you get in the game, we can all win, and I can move on. How about that?
来るぞちぎり俺たちで止める
ちぎりちぎりってあのガラスの天才くんか元チームメイトとして言わせてもらえば
もうお前は終わった選手なんだよ
おいおいいいのか走ったらまたぶっ壊れるぞガラスの足が
つうかこいつらの言うことなんか相手にすんなちぎり過去のことなんてどうだっていいんだようるせえ大せっかい俺に構うなっつったろ別にお前のために言ってんじゃねえよ過去なんかどうでもいい俺が見たいのはお前の今だ俺たちは泣いて諦めるためにここにいるわけじゃないだろうこんなに暑い場所にいてまだお前は諦めるために戦うとか言えんのかよちぎり
So that was a good call out from Isagi there. And we had some focus of Chigiri at the end when he was paying attention to it. So I don't know, maybe because he's familiar with their pattern, he's like gonna focus in the game and actually gonna stop their attack pattern. And maybe even share with the other teammates. Though right now they're playing 12 against 10. Not impossible, but certainly makes things harder. And really the other members of Team W are very transparent. Like they don't really stand out at all. It's just the twins, and now they have Kuon with them. Who's just being stupid, but let's leave that aside for now. And Ego's just curious on what Team Z is gonna do here. So yeah, I'm very curious to see what strategy they bring out. And I'm really worried to think about how are they gonna deal with Team V now that they have this whole situation with Kuon. So mostly I'm worried about the future, not too much about the present, which is kind of ironically inverse of Kuon, who's just thinking about the current test and not think how things are gonna happen in the future. Because he's really trying to become the best striker for Japan by cheating, not really skill. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get too far, buddy. And it's such a shame because he seems such a nice guy. Like, I was even seeing like the mom of the group, the caretaker. But this caretaker, is turning out to be more like Promised Neverland. But yeah, I'm really interested to see how things are going to turn out. So with that being said, see you next time. Bye bye.